Hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
Sorry. Can you do like a countdown? I didn't know what face to make and I was like mid-decision and you started talking, so.
3, 2.
Wait, what face should I make? Should I smile?
Just smile.
Should I just be like.
Yeah, that's fine. Just smile. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with my husband Kevin and we are doing the part 2 of husband picks / buys my books challenge. So if you have not seen our first video, I will link it down below. Definitely go check it out. Basically, we went to a bookstore and Kevin bought me 5 books. One of them was a manga, one was a graphic novel, one was adult fiction, one was young adult fiction, and one was his choice, which he chose adult fiction. So basically, we're gonna go through these books and see if you did well.
All right.
Okay. Actually, he read some of these, so you'll be able to input. So let's just do the first one, actually, because I haven't started it yet, and that is The Becoming of Noah Shaw by Michelle Hodkin. This was his young adult pick, and if I remember correctly, you used a lifeline for these, so he actually had 3 lifelines to use, and he used 2. One of them was for me to give him an author, and the other one was like a yes or a no. So anyways, that will all be in the video, the first part. But I haven't started The Becoming of Noah Shaw yet, so I can't tell you, but I will say this is a book that I've been wanting to read, so whether you got it for me or not, is a book that I was going to get myself. So it doesn't, it's a good pick no matter what, because I do want to read it. So if this unfortunately is not good, that has nothing to do with you picking a bad book. It's just unfortunately not good. Next we have Eon by Allison Goodman, and actually we have both started this book. We are about 35 pages in, and so far I think it's really intriguing. This was his freebie choice. So this is young adult and it has dragons. So obviously he picked it out because Kevin loves dragons. And what are your thoughts so far on Eon? So
we're reading it kind of out loud, which is I guess like a audiobook substitute. It's a little slow initially. I don't know. Yeah. I'm
there's a lot of world building.
Eager to find out more.
Yeah.
And start seeing some things actually happen. But the backstories, I guess it's kind of backstory so far has been
the world building.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really good. The beginning is a little bit info dumpy.
It's like some confusing things that come up, but
it's very intricate.
Starting to make more sense.
Yeah, like all the different dragons and the magic system is different, but I mean, this is a pretty hefty book, so I have a feeling it's gonna start coming together.
Plenty of time to smooth it out. So
basically in this book we follow our main character Iona. She is a 16-year-old girl, but she is pretending to be a 12-year-old boy so that she can practice dragon magic. So yeah, that's the premise of it so far, and I'm liking it so far.
Yeah.
We want to finish this book. It's not like we're gonna put it down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Next is the manga.
Yes.
Right? That's what that's called. I call it Magi because I think that's how they say it in the anime.
What did you think?
Well...
And we actually finished this whole book. We read it together.
So, I have watched the anime and the various seasons and offshoots of it. I like it. I felt like the manga was... It kind of jumped a little bit.
It was confusing. The first half was definitely confusing.
It's kind of hard to tell where it was at. However, just the general story was still entertaining to me, and it's pretty much the same as the...
Yeah. So it actually started to pick up for me around the last third of it. So the first 2/3 I did not enjoy. So I'm going to give this a 3 out of 5 stars. What would you rate it?
I don't know. I'm not used to rating things.
Out of 5 stars.
If I had to be critical, then I don't know, a 4?
A 4? Okay.
Well, I'm averaging that. Okay, so maybe this was 3 to 4 because the presentation just felt really off. But, but it's hard because I know the story and I really enjoy the story.
Right.
from the anime. So
yeah, so I might try and watch the anime. Sorry,
but only like the first episode because I think that doesn't get past the first episode.
Okay. So
see if you're interested.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to continue on, to be honest. I would much rather continue on with Vampire Knight. I like that manga a lot better. So this one was okay. The next book, we'll just go ahead and go with the Artemis Fowl graphic novel. We are maybe a fourth of the way through so far, and I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of fun. I like the graphic novel part. I've always heard about Artemis Fowl and never actually read it. However, well, you can...
Yeah, I don't know, if you've read Artemis Fowl and if you've read the graphic novel adaptation to it, let us know down below if it's like a pretty decent adaptation, because Artemis Fowl is a villain in this, so I don't know if he's a villain in the actual novel.
I guess we should start with supposedly, that's how the first page starts out. Yeah. And it hasn't really changed yet, so.
Yeah, so for the first fourth of the book, he's a villain.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm curious if that's like what it's really about. I don't know. If this is a really good adaptation, I might pick up the story. I might pick up the books. But yeah, I'm really liking it. The artwork is really nice. Like, it's really cool. I really like it a lot. So what do you think of the artwork?
Oh, I think it's great.
So far, I think this is probably going to end up being like a 4 to a 5 out of 5 stars. I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, I think it's really good. So
cool.
Yeah, you did really good with this one. Better than the graphic novel, unfortunately. I mean, sorry, than the manga.
Well,
but
in my defense, I had a lot of good ideas for the manga to get. Not a single one of them had the first volume. I mean, we're talking 10 series that I've either heard of, seen the anime, heard people talk about the animes, and I know what they're about, that just started with volume number 2.
So there's a few that I really kind of want to try. There's Full Metal Alchemist, there's Sword Art Online, and then there's Death Note. Those are like 3 mangas, animes, or whatever.
I'm hesitant to give you Death Note.
Death Note, okay.
Hesitant.
Those are just 3 that I've heard of. Yeah. That I've heard people talk about, so I'm curious to try it. And the last book is The Reef by Nora Roberts. And I mean, you did really good getting me a Nora Roberts book. You did really good. Fortunately, this isn't one of her best that I've read.
Wait, you read it already?
Yeah, I already finished it.
Oh, wow.
I would say I'm giving this between a 3.75 and a 4 out of 5 stars. On Goodreads, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 stars. Because I don't think it deserves a 3, but I think it's just going to be a little bit lower than a 4. I think my problem was, I felt like the romance was a little bit less believable. I don't know. That was kind of my only gripe. And towards like the last third of the book or so, the characters kind of got a little bit annoying, to be honest. But I really, really enjoyed the plot. And I think you did really good. Like, I enjoyed it. I was very happy reading it. It was, you know, a very enjoyable read. So it was entertaining, and yeah, I liked it a lot. So it just wasn't one of my favorites. So you did good on this.
Good.
Yeah. Anyways, if you have done this challenge, please link it down below so I can go check it out. And let me know what books you've read and if you enjoyed any of them. That is pretty much it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time in another video. Bye.
Bye, guys.